Hey guys, Mars back at it once again with another wrestling action figure review. This time we got the Ultimate Edition Series 9 Ric Flair. Now you look at the packaging right here. You got the Ultimate Edition, you got the red and the white, you got a picture of Ric Flair right here. You know, figure in box, all of its accessories, Ric Flair on the side. And then you got a picture of the figure up here and a picture of the attire it's based on right here. And you got his height, where he's from, his finishing move, his highlights, and a little description of Ric Flair and who he is and what he's about. And then if you've ever seen these Ultimate Edition figures, these boxes are absolutely amazing. They're like a shoebox. So you open it up like that, and it's got a description of the Ultimate Edition line right there. And at the bottom, you get a little Easter egg. It says, "Woo!" right there, like Ric Flair. And up here, it says, to be the man, you gotta beat the man. Alright, so let's take a look at the figure right here. There he is, just like he was. Alright, and now let's take a look at him outside of the box. Alright, so before we take a look at the figure, let's take a look at all of his accessories. First off, it comes with 2 interchangeable heads. One's on the figure, and then this one is the woo face. You got him doing woo! You know, signature Ric Flair look. You got his hair, his flowing blonde hair, platinum blonde. Right there, looks just like Ric Flair. Right out of the 80s, right out of the NWA. And then he comes with... Here, let's take a look at his other head. Pop that off really quick. You know, smiling Ric Flair. It looks just like him. It's absolutely crazy. Alright. He comes with 3 sets of interchangeable hands. First off, you got the 4 horseman hands. Or chop hands, I mean, whichever one, they both work. Signature pose, you know, with 4 horsemen. Or he's giving someone a nasty chop. He's got pointing fingers. Like that. And you see the wrist tape on the index fingers. Little finger tape. And then, let's pop these hands off. You got regular old Mike Holden hands. Standard Mattel stuff right here, right there. And then you got the World Heavyweight Championship, just the regular old WWE version. No special NWA or anything else like that. And last but not least, you got his robe. Feathers, a nice pink, purple. See the shiny little silver spots. Signature Ric Flair look. Absolutely amazing. The amount of detail that goes into this. Absolutely crazy. It's just immaculate. The amount of detail that goes in these Ultimate Edition figures is ridiculous. Alright, that's it with the accessories. Let's take a look at the actual figure. Alright, so here we got Ultimate 9 Ric Flair in all of his glory. You can see the purple trunks, his purple knee pads, pinkish purple, like lavender color for the boots. It's got RF for Ric Flair on the side, his open back knee pads. RF right here on the trunks, you know, signature. Old school NWA, WCW look for Ric Flair. Got that smiling head scan. Alright, and let's get into the articulation really quick. So he does have the new and improved butterfly shoulders for the Ultimate Edition figures. Go about this far inward and then all the way back. Absolutely crazy. It's amazing how far this line has come in the short few years. I want to say like 2-3 years it's been around. Alright, arm goes up like that. Shoulder is rotation right here. You got a double jointed elbow, goes in about that much. Bicep rotation right here. And then rotation at the wrist with a hinge that goes like that and like that. Head is on a ball peg, so it doesn't get a lot of range of motion. It looks side to side all the way around. Up about that much, down about that much. Not a whole lot. You know, same for the other side, you know, butterfly joint, shoulder, bicep, joint, right here, right here. For the legs, you know, kick out about that much. Back, not at all. You got a double jointed knee, like that. You got thigh rotation. You got boot rotation. And then hinge at the foot. Goes back that much, forward, not much at all. You got a tiny little pivot, doesn't really do much, just a little rocker. And then you got toe articulation right there. Oh, and I almost forgot, ab crunch, about this far back, about this far forward. So it's pretty improved overall with the, you know, with the Ultimate Edition figures. You know, a lot of the first, I want to say the first like 3 or 4 series, you can't really get any range of motion forward and back on these torsos. They have come a long way. But yeah, Ric Flair right here in all his glory. Pretty good figure. You know, head scans, right on point. Let's get into some different looks for him. Give me 1 second. Yes. These Ultimate figures are absolutely amazing, you know. And I order mine on Ringside Collectibles, so I do pay a bit of a premium, but I do get them fairly quickly. You know, or as quick as you can with this whole COVID thing. You can't really get them as fast as you used to, but I do pre-order a lot of my figures from there. Yeah, just these Ultimate Edition figures have changed the game in terms of, you know, wrestling figures. We're used to only having so many accessories or so many looks and only limited articulation. These Ultimate Edition figures have knocked it out of the park. So here we got him holding the title, holding up his 4 horseman hands, going, woo! Signature Ric Flair right there. You know, to be the man, you gotta beat the man. And he is the man. Just absolutely amazing. The amount of posability these figures have. You know, you can almost get a John Cena, like, see if it'll focus. Get him closer. You can't see me. But yeah. Absolutely amazing. Just the amount of detail right there. The eyes on mine look a little derpy. Not gonna lie, I just noticed that. But the regular smiling head scan looks really good, and that's the one I'm probably gonna pose him with the most. So, no worries on this end. All right, got that out of the way. Now let's see if we can get him with the robe. All right, guys, and there we have him with the robe on. Absolutely amazing figure. Just the amount of detail in this robe alone. You know, I'm glad Ric Flair wore such simple attires, because then we can get stuff like this. Then we can get the big fancy robes. It's just amazing. The Nature Boy on the back, all this feathering, absolutely immaculate. And underneath, you know, I got the World Heavyweight Championship around his waist where it should be. 16-time World's Champion. But yeah, just the amount of posability with this figure is endless. Absolutely crazy. open robe. Just, I love it. I love this figure. I recommend it to anybody who's any sort of wrestling fan, likes old school wrestling, Ric Flair, just anybody. It's an immaculate piece. I do see the value of this going up. These Ultimate Edition figures just keep getting more and more expensive on the aftermarket. So if you don't jump on it right when you see it, you will regret it. Not gonna lie, and I see this figure holding its value and going up pretty soon, you know. Yeah, got the 4 horsemen right there. It's a shame we can't get any of Arn or Tully anytime soon. But who knows, maybe Jazzwares will make a vintage NWA style Arn and Tully. But yeah, that's about it. I hope you guys liked the video. Highly recommend this to anybody who's into wrestling. Just action figures in general, you know. Just engineering on these figures nowadays is ridiculous compared to when I was growing up. You know, now's a good time to be an action figure fan. Especially when you're into wrestling figures. You got so many companies coming out with new stuff like Boss Fight or Super 7, Jazzwares, Mattel, all stepping up their game. But yeah, that's about it for this video. If you liked it, please give it some love, like, share, subscribe. You know, recommend it to your friends. Anybody who'd be interested into this kind of stuff, follow me on my TikTok, Instagram. And yeah. Y'all have a nice day. Peace.